Milo charging up this Uber here. I think is already having his Uber on last, so you know all he wants to do is equalize, and if he can finish off this round, this will equalize it to 4-4. This is a crucial match, remember, for Bearforce, winning 4-3 right now, and they need to finish this match if they want to make playoffs. So tense situation for all teams right now. Slips has the oh, actually a defensive crit creep, but I think in the lower lobby they actually pick Slips. Greed also taking out Milo as well in the process. No combo for Incognito, and what a crit streak by Greed. Yo Dogs though with a nice backhand. I can't even believe my eyes right now. Just sloppy play. When you think one team has it, the other team comes back. Great crit streak by Greed, but a little overzealous and leaving the point gets backcapped. Like, what is going on right now? Both of these teams, I'm not sure if it's sloppy or if it's just overly aggressive, but they are too aggressive and they're actually getting careless about it. It's 4-4 right now. This is the tie-breaking round. There is plenty of time left in this half though for one team to finish. Greed pushing aggressively across the point, across the middle point, getting some decent damage. Cruz taking out MGib. Now Bearforce1 with the man advantage. Poop Dick taking out Yo Dogs. Mela taking out Milo as well. Cruz a nice 3K taking out the combo. It's only Scarred remaining, and if there's any man I want alive for Incognito, it would be Scarred. He's the only man alive right now. What can he do on second point? All he's forced to do is just try and get a nice trap and think here with a huge Uber advantage. If he can do this, if he can get this playoff, he will win the game. Yo Dogs on the spy cam right now, moving through yard. This is the only chance they have. Buckwheat on sniper. They have gone through as many one-shot classes as they can. They need to force think on this second point if they have any chance of surviving this Uber push. Here comes Bearforce1 in the lobby with their Uber ready to go. Yo Dogs gets taken out, failed spy play, and this is the pick that they need, the entry pick. Think early pop into last. This is looking like he's going to finish it right now. What? Zep is overextending, gets taken out. Greed finishing out Scar though without a demo man. Incognito in a bad situation. Think trying to pressure the point. No, gets taken out by Buckwheat Chicken. Buckwheat Chicken, nice damage on all this. What is going on here? Buckwheat Chicken taking out Cruz as well. And it's only Greed left who gets taken out by Yo Dogs. Incognito with a brilliant defense of last year, saving them their chance of winning this match. Incognito on the second point, starting the cap, and they'll be able to get it easily. Greed is dead right now. They will not have a sticky trap at choke. Incognito with their chance to push onto middle. Here they go. Slips has full Uber advantage. MGib ready to push. MGib moving down the middle, getting an aggressive jump onto the sniper, gets taken out by Cruz, and now Slips still has Uber. He still needs to go with this. He needs to go right now. They have full advantage. Even without MGib, they need to go. Not quite sure why they sacked MGib. That's a major mistake by them. They had the advantage. They did not need to sacrifice a player, and Bearforce1 trying to hold off this Uber advantage here. Slips, no, coming in through the computer room. Oh, Uber is scout onto Slips. Great play by Buckwheat Chicken, and now without the medic, Incognito needs to play a tight game here, keeping Slips alive, and they're doing just that. Milo taking out Foster, Buckwheat taking out Zep, and the man advantage for Incognito. No, trade's going. Greed with a nice 3K goes down to Buckwheat Chicken, and two players up for both teams. Cruz taking out Buckwheat Chicken. Mela trying to get some damage from the top of his crates. He's not able to do so. No, yes he is. Takes out MGib, and now Bearforce1 able to hold the middle point. They have the advantage now. Think spawning early. Bearforce1 wants to finish out this match. They want to make playoffs. This is their chance right now. Mela moving through the choke. MGib is still down. The one-man advantage for Bearforce1 moving into the second point. Spam coming in. Cruz, nice pick on the Buckwheat Chicken, keeps the one-man advantage alive. And Bearforce1 should be able to take this point very easily. Incognito has no positioning on the second point. Bearforce1 70% Uber there, 20% ahead. Mela wants to use this Uber as immediately on the last. He knows Slip is close to Uber right now. Buckwheat just spawning right now. And if they just charge this Uber as fast as they possibly can. No, Bearforce1 wants to take this nice and slow. I love this by this call. Whoever did this on Bearforce1, a nice conservative play right now. Waiting for Cruz to get that entry pick. They cannot afford to lose this fourth point. As long as they control the fourth point, they will win the match eventually. Not quite sure how much time is left in the match though. Actually, that's a crit streak! Greed taking out Scar. No demo man for Incognito, who just pops Uber right now. Slips just barely getting the Uber in time, saves Yo-Dogs, and Bearforce goes down to a ton of frags. But I'm sorry, I'm solo casting this. I wasn't able to catch all the action, but dang it, this is so good. Incognito able to get the Uber, able to hold off the Kritzkrieg by Bearforce. Incognito staying alive, keeping the dream alive right now, capping the Spire, and they have their heavy on the Spire right now. Slips with a 10% advantage is not meaning anything right now. Greed goes down to Buckwheat Chicken. Aggressive play at choke. Buckwheat able to squeeze the Numbleman pick and get out alive. This is a huge play. This is a chance for Incognito to finally break this hold. Slips has a 10% advantage. Think still on Kritzkrieg. Think loves this Kritzkrieg so much. Slips finally getting this Uber right now. This is the chance for them to push out. The camera's on Scar, the player of the game thus far. Yo-Dogs takes out Zepp, and Think just getting this Kritzkrieg right now. An early Uber by Slips. This isn't good for them because Think has the Kritzkrieg right now. What will they do with this Kritzkrieg? Mela takes out Milo. This is the chance. The Kritzkrieg coming in. Greed taking out Scarred. Greed still with the Kritzkrieg. This is one more chance. No, he's not going to get anything else. Incognito losing players right now as Bearforce1 brings it in. Buckwheat Chicken, though, trying to cap the point. Foster trying to hold him off. No, unable to do so. He has the heals. Buckwheat takes out both scouts, both Cruz and Foster. Going for the soldier. Can he get the 3K here? The 4K, sorry. He took out Greedy earlier. Get the 4K on the Zepp. Buckwheat Chicken with an excellent play. He's able to hold that middle point there. There's so much action going around right now. I just can't cover it all right now. There's so much aggressive play. Buckwheat Chicken holding off the Demo Man, trying to hope that his team can cap the Spire. He has 22 health. Greed wants to contest that Spire, but he's unable to do so. And Slips, 50% advantage. This is their chance to take the match. It's been Bearforce1 all this final round, but can Incognito eSports finish out this round? They held off 2 last defenses without Uber. Incognito, their chance to push last here. Incognito, what are they doing? 40% advantage. This is their chance to push. Deciding to take Milo through the lobby. Eyes on Scarred, who's going to put out a ton of damage. We know it. Cruz on Sniper, unable to get picks. Heavy damage onto the Heavy. Foster goes down very early. This looks like it's going to be it. Incognito getting tons of damage done. No, Think gets the Uber done. Blocks the point. Milo just dancing around, unable to do much really here. He's not in a good situation, just trying to kite the Uber out, but dies. Slips able to make it out alive. This is the chance for Bearforce1. Great Uber defense. Bearforce1 trying to cap the second point right now. What is going on? I don't even know. A back cap on the last by Slips. Was he crazy? He gets taken out by Chris. And now Think has huge advantage. Bearforce1 wants to push the middle point. What is Slips thinking? Maybe he couldn't make it out alive and all he could do was sack there. Not quite sure. That Bearforce1 moving there. Combo through the computer room. What can they do here? Scarred, nice trap onto Mela. Buckwheat takes out, gets a domination, onto Mela. Buckwheat just dominating all game long. Really, him and Scarred, just the saviors of this round here for Team Incognito eSports. Bearforce1 trying to cap the middle point here. 70% advantage for Think. He's finally on Uber though. That's exactly what I needed to see. Think on Uber. This is their chance to close out the round here. Taking a scout through the choke with the Demo Man. And they should be able to take this round for free. This point for free. Sorry, MGib trying to bomb here. At the choke, dancing around. Gets 2 rockets. Oh, does not force Think. Think survives with 13 health. Think forcing his Uber though. And that was a great play by MGib. Lots of frags going down though. Bearforce1 still went through with a push, which is a major mistake by them. Bearforce should not have pushed after that bad force. And they were just trying to do with a shitty Uber. Incognito, very good situation for them right now. They have the Uber, they have the point, and they are just, this round has been back and forth. 4-4 here. This is a deciding factor for Bearforce1. Bearforce1 needs to win this round if they want to make playoffs. I don't know how much time is left in the round, but it's got to be very little. Here comes the Uber in for Milo on the battlements, and that's not going to get any frags at all, but it will force Bearforce1 to back out of the second point, and Bearforce1 is going to start capping the Spire. And Think just spawning right now. It's even Uber, so both teams. Incognito needs to execute right here if they want this match. MGib cannot die here. They just need to equalize the Uber. Just equalize the Uber. Someone needs to win this round. Bearforce1 on last point right now. Even Ubers. What is Incognito going to do? Think is actually on the defensive Kritzkrieg on last. What? Why is he on defensive Kritzkrieg on last? Think has been going crits all game. I don't understand it. 90% Kritzkrieg for Think right now. Charging that crits as fast as he can. He has the crits right now. He needs to use it. If Slips has the Uber right now, this is going to be a game-breaking play, possibly. Let's see if Slips is going to know that Think is on Kritzkrieg right now. Foster goes Engineer very wisely, because if that Kritzkrieg fails, they're going to need a sentry right now. Slips taking the Uber through the lobby. Let's see if they will be able to stop it against this Kritz. Here comes the Uber from Slips. Thank God he popped. Okay. Nice flashing from him. And able to save a lot of his players. Actually, Think and Melee going down. This looks like it's going to be yet no. There's only a level 1 sentry to defend the point, and Incognito eSports wins the match. 5-4, back and forth all game. Incognito did 3 superb last holds. That's what saved them the match. They saved the last twice without Uber and once with Uber. Incognito definitely deserves this win. Excellent play. Definitely have to give it up for Scarred and Buckwheat Chicken, who pulled some excellent plays throughout this match. You know, holding off Think's, let's start with Scarred. Holding off Think's Kritzkrieg. Nice damage the entire match. Great mid plays. Huge sticky damage. Consistent. Love that from Scarred. From the other player, Buckwheat Chicken, coming up huge every single time. He was getting some large picks, and we're talking about huge cleanup frags here. 4Ks. 3Ks, just very consistent by him as well. Buckwheat Chicken, you see it in the damage. He has 11,000 damage. He has almost as much as his demo man. Buckwheat Chicken went huge. Scarred here, 267 damage as well, and MGIM also pulling out some nice plays there. Incognito, despite the one slips drop, that last round really won it, and oh my gosh, what an excellent game. Congratulations to both